Hello Virgo, welcome to your morning musing. Your first morning musing for February. I hope this finds you well. For those who are new, this little morning musing is just a part of my everyday morning practice, and I thought it would be fun to kind of allow you guys to come in and see the behind the scenes, like a little birdie on my shoulder, as I tap into the energies for the signs I'm going to read for later in the day. And Virgo is up. So if you don't want to miss the main spread, please be sure you are subscribed and click that little bell icon so you get notified when that reading is uploaded. This is a short little musing. Sometimes it has no connection to the main spread, but I'd say a good 75-80% of the time it does, and lately it's kind of been spot on. So maybe it's because you're here with me and I'm drawing off your energies as well. So I'm going to pull one card from Soul Coaching Oracle. Look at that, Virgo. Fulfillment. Joy abounds in all areas of my life. So we're focused on, this is that Ten of Cups energy, if you will. Joy abounds in all areas of my life. So let me read a little bit of fulfillment for you. I like it. I could use a little joy. All right, Virgo, where are we? So, and I love that it's I don't know if you can see this, but it's a woman and her heart's real big and she's kind of lying on a flower. This card meaning deep satisfaction and emotional contentment will be unfolding in your life. Soon you will be reaping inner and outer riches and opportunities. Honor your success and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Your soul wants you to know fulfillment comes from completion of your efforts. This is definitely the Ten of Cups. You planted the seeds, you nurtured and cared for them, and now it's time to harvest the rewards. If you harbor perfectionistic qualities within you, oh my gosh, Virgo, it's often difficult to experience deep fulfillment. If you're self-critical, it's hard to experience contentment. Remember this, who you are is good enough. Wow. The secret of fulfillment is to practice positive thoughts because they connect you to your soul. From an attitude of joy, your desires can be fulfilled. So do they have our number or what? You know I'm one of you, Virgo. Do they have our number or what? A perfectionistic thing? It's brutal. Okay. Now I'm gonna use a deck that brings me joy. just switched it up at the last minute. I love it because the cards in this deck are holographic. And it makes me happy. Even though it doesn't photograph well, it makes me happy. So let me lead the way, Virgos. Let me lead the way. Let's see what's going on in your connection, my lovelies. Oh, Virgo, it's been quite a rough 2 weeks here in Priestess Land. I seriously am sending all of you so much love. We are in Mercury retrograde, as you know. We are coming up on the new moon. Believe it's in Aquarius on the 11th of February. So we'll do a little special reading for that. All right, let's see what's going on. Virgo, Sun and Rising. If you are here as a cross watcher, that is wonderful. Just remember, this is a Virgo reading. Whoa, that didn't want to shuffle. It is a Virgo reading. Page of Wands. So this is our anchor card. I'm not going to interpret it fully until I get the rest of the cards out. There's that Ten of Wands is sort of offloading any negative karma, a big release. This is so this is what you need to focus on, is offloading the negative karma. Something to do with a Page of Wands. I'll get to that in a minute. Here's the rate limiting step, the block, the challenge, or the dynamic. This feels like it could be a bit of a challenge. Queen of Swords, truth seeker, truth teller. And then the King of Cups is what you can expect. So, if I didn't do anything more, if I didn't even bother to try to clarify, here's what I'm seeing. I feel the Page of Wands is representing either someone who's been more flirtatious or a little less serious about the connection. Maybe even for some of you, it's all about the physical, right? And in your mind's eye, that's just exhausting because you're more serious, right? You want something more. You want a King of Cups, somebody who's emotionally available and more evolved. And what's happening here is any messages that come through, any kind of, if you're in separation, this may be coming from the past. I will say that. That's important for you to know. So it could be a past energy of someone who was just kind of a little playerish, or at least more focused on the physical and getting their needs met than on anything more evolved. And you have to understand that the Anchor card speaks to the whole spread. So that's why I'm looking at it, because I'm seeing what you're offloading, getting to the truth of the matter, and the outcome needs to be this King of Cups. Okay, so before I clarify, 10 of Wands, as you know, you're focusing on letting it go. You've got to release it, right? If you want this fulfillment, you kind of can't stay hung up on things that don't serve you. Offloading this negative karma, you've been carrying this weight, this burden. So focus on the release of it. It is representative of a completion. So even though it's exhausting, you got to know that you're almost all the way through. Queen of Swords is the truth seeker, truth teller of the tarot. This is someone who just is saying, listen, no fluff, just good stuff. Let's get right to the chase and cut out what's not real, what's not serving us in this connection, or what's not serving me. So this can often even be getting truthful with ourselves, being honest with ourselves. And then that outcome being that King of Cups, somebody who's emotionally available, considerate, compassionate, romantic. Page of Wands, please. Well, that wanted to come out. Whoa. King of Swords. Oh. Let me see. One more on that. Yep. Wow. Guys, I'm feeling like what I've got here is someone who wasn't able to get their way and then got real cold, kind of ruthless even, kind of distant, not so warm and fuzzy, and I'm feeling the heartache around it. The King of Swords is something. Now, first of all, it could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, so I will say that. But for some of you, I feel this King of Swords, as you know, as I always tell you, all the kings have extra swords, all the queens have extra cups. So the swords on swords makes this somebody who's very cool, oftentimes all up in their head, and they can grow distant very quickly. Not real warm and fuzzy, not real approachable. They're all about the logic, the strategy, okay? So in tarot, the kings are, are controlling the battle, and they're sending the knights out, and they're, strategizing the war with other kingdoms. So it's all about the strategy here, and not getting what they wanted ended up hurting you, Virgo. So there's a bit of now the King of Swords. I'm feeling that it's coming out in reverse. So let me be clear about that. I don't pull reversals, but I'm feeling he's coming out reversed, this King of Swords, because in his highest vibration, he would want to do things the right way. It would be all about honor and integrity, and I'm not feeling that here. I'm not feeling honor and integrity from the Page of Wands, and I'm certainly not feeling it from the Three of Swords. And yeah, look what's on the bottom is this Nine of Swords. I think it's caused you a great deal of anxiety and worry and sleepless nights and stress. Oh my goodness. So now we have to focus on offloading that negative energy, the karma, the exhaustion that we're feeling, right? Sometimes the best thing to do is to just release the burden. Wow, yes. Saboteur. So this Five of Swords energy, I'm saying sabotage, but I'm really not feeling it. I'm feeling more of someone who really wanted to get their way. This is playing for keeps, playing full out, playing to win. I will win at all costs, even if I have to kill the very thing I love the most. It's weird. I feel like that's what you're offloading, is this Five of Swords energy of someone who must have their way. Oof. If I don't get my way, I'm going to break your heart. And then focus. Once you offload this negative karma, focus on this new beginning, right? Some fulfillment coming in, some abundance. This is a new beginning. I feel it's an offer of some sort that you need. This is all what you need to focus on, but I almost feel as if it's your own new beginning. Look what's on the bottom. Because I feel the minute, Virgo, that you focus on your own abundance, that you focus on a brand new beginning, that you part with this negative energy, it's going to return. You know, almost like, whoa, wait a minute. I'm seeing my Virgo happy and getting on with their life, or at least, you know, not taking any of my stuff. Now I want them back. Queen of Swords. Okay, so if you return, we've got some questions. Queen of Swords. Interesting reading, Virgo. This feels like a departure from some of the other spreads I've done for you. So let's talk about those regrets. Mistakes of the past, regrets of the past. This is a card of, you know, really reflecting on what you had and lost. The Two of Cups is right here, so that offers a glimmer of hope that your new beginning could potentially involve this Two of Cups. But right now, you're kind of focused on what went wrong. And sometimes this Five of Cups is about mistakes of the past, regrets of the past, and sometimes it's just about grief and sadness and loss. And maybe this Queen of Swords wants to communicate about that. That might be the challenge, is how do you break through, right? With the freaking Page of Wands. Now I get it. And just so we're clear, Page of Wands is fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. My God. And we do have the Sagittarius over here. So some of you may be dealing with a Sag, with a Leo, with an Aries. But yeah, that's your challenge, is getting through to this Page of Wands about what that did, how that hurt. King of Cups in the future, what you can expect. Little message of love or apology coming from the King of Cups. So now in this case, this is this person's evolution. Your Page of Wands evolves into a King of Cups. That's what you can expect, and offers this message of love or apology. Do keep in mind, Virgo, King of Cups often has a difficult time expressing their feelings. They can hold space for yours. They can show in romantic gestures and kindness and sensitivity, but they often have a difficult time talking through it. So just kind of be aware of that as this person comes forward with some message of love or apology. I dig it. Yes, on the bottom is the Judgment card, second chances and forgiveness. So I'm feeling this is just a quick, short phase. I think this is something you've been dealing with in this connection that hasn't really been serving you, and that's why the focus is let it go. Once you do that, they will return, and you'll get to kind of work through what happened, what didn't work for you, what energy level isn't kind of supporting this connection and helping it evolve and ascend, and then you'll get this big crossroads moment, and your divine counterpart comes through on an emotional level. So that seems good. I'm happy with that. All right, Virgo, I look forward to seeing you later in the day. There are major storms in my area, so if I don't get it, if you don't see it pop up this afternoon, it would be first thing in the morning. So FYI, just wanted to make sure you knew about that, because I'm not going to contend with my internet going out every 20 seconds. All right, Virgo, have a lovely afternoon. Hopefully I'll see you later today. Bye.